but if you want to have your privacy, that's not gonna help.
Mr. Zuckerberg, would you be comfortable sharing with us the name of the hotel you stayed in last night?
No.
If you've messaged anybody this week, would you share with us the names of the people you've messaged?
Senator, no, I would probably not choose to do that publicly here.
I think that may be what this is all about. Your right to privacy, the limits of your right to privacy, and how much you give away in modern America in the name of, quote, connecting people around the world.
Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be discussing the myths of WhatsApp, the big hoo-ha that we've been hearing about, the policy change. I just want to make sure that people understand exactly what Facebook is doing, exactly what Instagram does, and exactly what WhatsApp is doing. By the way, all of these are owned by, you guessed it, Facebook. So I don't want people to be very too much alarmed, actually, to be honest, but essentially this is a policy change. Honestly, it is concerning that Facebook did put it out, because we know that once someone does that, they basically are legally binding you. I'm going to start from the actual top beginning. The story behind WhatsApp. WhatsApp was first released to the public February 2008. And it was created by Brian Acton and Jan Koum. Jan Koum is from Ukraine, he was born in America, but he's from Ukrainian descendant. Fun fact, they both applied to Facebook for a job and were both denied that job. Imagine. On February 9, 2014, Zuckerberg asked Koum or Jan Koum, whatever the case is, to have dinner with him at his home to discuss the possibility of him being in the board of Facebook, and Facebook buying out WhatsApp. Facebook acquired WhatsApp. Basically 10 days later, Facebook acquired WhatsApp for 19 billion all of a sudden after that meeting. At that exact time, everyone was able to read your messages. Anything that was happening before 2016, they could read, see your pictures, understand everything that you're saying, who you're saying it to, and how many times you're talking to them. And it was basically like you were sending a message to them, just exactly like that meme of Mark actually looking into people's nudes. In 2016, they added end-to-end encryption. Now, what is end-to-end encryption? End-to-end encryption is basically, in layman's terms, they added the ability for when you send a message to me, the time in between, or let me say the space in between until that message gets to me, that message is scrambled, basically. And what that allows is no one is able to see. Unlike SMS, if you send a text to someone via SMS, your favorite network provider is most likely able to read and forward that message to even more people. It's important for you to know that SMS is not safe. So end-to-end encryption was the locking mechanism to allow not even Facebook employees or Instagram or WhatsApp employees to be able to read into your messages, because they could before 2016. With regards to communication one-to-one, WhatsApp is very secure, very safe. It's as safe as any other end-to-end encryption is, basically. Fun fact, Mixit. Everybody remembers Mixit from here in South Africa? Well, even in India or pretty much internationally, Mixit didn't have end-to-end encryption. They could read each and every one of our messages. Everything. They could. Fun fact. In September 2017, 1 year later, Acton, one of the founders, left WhatsApp. So he left saying, look, I don't want to make this software make money. This software was never about making money. WhatsApp in the beginning was not about making money. If you remember very well, WhatsApp actually used to charge $1, 7 rands in South Africa at the time, or I don't know, whatever the amount was at the time, to as an annual service. I never paid it when I was on Nokia. I never paid it. I believe most people didn't pay it in South Africa. I don't think that it was enforced in South Africa that much. But in other countries it was. Now, one more year later, in April 2018, John Kwom, the Ukrainian guy, he announced that he was leaving WhatsApp. So these guys were leaving like flies. They were leaving Facebook like flies. And his reason was he has disputes with Facebook. We can only just guess what those disputes are about. But, you know, I think you and I know what those were about. I think we really do. Acton, the other founder, basically started a foundation, a non-profit organization called Signal. Signal is basically a software company that is focused solemnly on security. They actually, fun fact, developed the end-to-end encryption that we use in Facebook. Facebook hired them to create the end-to-end encryption and make sure that it works, because they believe that those were the right people with great morals and values, and they won't mess it up. And they did. This end-to-end encryption was importantly developed by an outsider who had keen interest in privacy. That was very, very important to Facebook. But at the end, Facebook still had one goal. It had so many users, it had paid so much amount, so it needed to make money. And that is where we are going. Advertising. Everyone in digital advertising, that's where they were going. Now, why is Facebook violating our trust right now? Why are they doing that? WhatsApp was sold for 19 billion, as I said earlier. And honestly, the board of directors for Facebook are coming on hard right here to Mark Zuckerberg and say, look, hey buddy, we need to make a lot of money because we lost a lot of money buying this WhatsApp. WhatsApp doesn't make us any money. We can't advertise on it because it's going to create like continuous distrust between us and the people that have it. They basically then going to leave, citing, hey, my ads are following me on my instant messaging, so rather just update the policies, copy pretty much each and every information that they have, contacts, location, everything, basically, payment information that they're ever going to use, anything that we will ever develop, put it there. I'll put a screen somewhere so that you can see, but basically all of that information, make sure that it's there, on those policies, and they must press agree, before a specific time, because we need to roll out and make money. It's time to make money. That's basically what's happening. This is why WhatsApp also started, I think it was last year or the year before last. I think it was last year or the year before last, I'm not sure. But basically WhatsApp started saying WhatsApp, when you open it, WhatsApp by Facebook. Instagram did the same to Instagram by Facebook. They had all of this coming through, only just the beginning. And this is still just the beginning. They have not done Facebook payments in South Africa or WhatsApp payments in South Africa. So what credit card information are they gonna take? But it's coming. On to the myths. Will Facebook ever read your messages? No. They cannot physically read your messages. They can't read they can't see your pictures. They can't hear your voice notes. They can't participate or record any of your video calls. They basically can't see anything. Any communication that's sent between you and I, you, my friend, who has added me in their context, and me, who has received your message, they can't see that message. That's why every time you start any conversation, it will remind you end-to-end encryption has been activated. If you call, it'll say end-to-end encryption, This is also included in pictures and anything that goes from me to you. They can't see anything there. But what is the one thing that they can see? They can see the location. So anytime you select to invite your friend to see where you are or your movements through sharing of location, location sharing. When you do that, you're also, unfortunately, on that one, you are giving them the actual device location. So you are telling them this is where the device is. The reason they're interested in that information is because they are an advertising company. Facebook as a platform is an advertising company. I don't know if people don't know that right now, but they are an advertising company. So that's the real reason they want your location. The second thing that they want is your contacts. The reason they want your contacts is to make sure that you and your friends and your friends' friends and all of the networks that you have managed to create and your friend has managed to create and everybody has managed to create is able to pop up on other platforms. Who's the other platform? Facebook, the actual application. They want your friends to basically show up there so that you will be able to essentially invite them. That has been happening, guys. Like, don't pretend you don't know that has been happening. We've seen that on Instagram. It's even worse. You just like, I just added you 2 days ago. Why are you showing up? But anyway, WhatsApp wants to do what Instagram is doing, and we probably said yes at some point on Instagram. And well, what can we say now? It's late, But this is going to happen regardless because Facebook is an advertising platform. It's a fun fact. Now, the second part that Facebook is telling people out there is that, oh, look, this is for the Facebook business part of things. We're doing this for them. We want to grow that part. No, not really. Yes and no. The yes part is that they probably are growing that part, but also it's in a way that violates your privacy because they're going to use your contacts to sort of identify you with the business that you have contacted with, and on that business Facebook, you'll be able to see or be invited to or whatever many means that they're gonna pretty much devise. So essentially, that is where this is going. They want the businesses to be able to contact you on Facebook too. Why Facebook? Facebook is the advertising platform. They want to reel you that side, or they want to be targeting you specifically that side. Make sense? It's metadata, it's data around data. It's almost like this juice. This juice was created, I think it's cranberry and any water and whatever they use to, all of those different ingredients just make this. All of those different ingredients, they just make this. Now, on all of those different ingredients, what Facebook is hoping to do is create this about you. They want an actual product. You are the product that they're selling. They are an advertising platform. Who are they selling you to? The advertisers. Who's the advertisers? Nike, Adidas, any brand that uses Facebook right now. Telegram is better than WhatsApp. No, Telegram is not better than WhatsApp. Let me tell you why. Telegram, in its origins, it's pretty much the same origins as WhatsApp, except they know that for them to survive, they need to advertise. They have to advertise. So what they're doing right now is currently they're gathering people, you who just, popped up, in Telegram, like it's the new hot bread, whatnot, They got you now, and they got you just like WhatsApp would have gotten you, and basically what that is doing is that it's growing their user base. It's just becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. Why? Why is everyone moving to Telegram? Who told them Telegram is safe? Telegram is only safe until 2021, which we are in. After 2021, or in this 2021, at some point, they're going to start advertising, or they're going to start using that information that they have about you to advertise. You would rather go to Signal because they are telling you that we are a privacy concerned software company. We value your privacy. Even their by description is more, we're selling you privacy. We want your we want you to know that this is the most secure platform to instant message. This is the privacy platform. Elon Musk even told everybody else to download it. Signal. And then who else? Edward Snowden. Edward Snowden is the person that exposed the NSA that they use 123 methods. Pretty much anything that you use or you have, even your phone, they hack all of these things and they use that information to target people. That's what Edward Snowden was pretty much caught. Well, he's not caught. He's actually still running away. He's a fugitive. but he uses Signal and he knows a lot about privacy. So I'm telling you, this is my advocacy. Use Signal. Don't use Telegram if you are leaving WhatsApp. Any much more bigger than that advice? Don't leave WhatsApp. You already use it. They already have all of your information. Trust me. They have everything. And they will have every more thing. Whether it's from you or your friend, or your friend's friend, or your friend's friend's friend, or that group that you're in. They already have you. There's nothing you can do. Where are you going? You're gonna come back. Trust me. So are we doomed? Yeah, figuratively we are doomed. Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, all of these are one company. You probably use one of them. Okay, maybe let's say you don't. Twitter, you probably use them. YouTube, you probably use them. Yahoo, Gmail, what else? All of them. All of them except Apple. If you have an Apple email, you're safe because they value privacy. Which app should you download? So I've been saying Signal. Just download Signal. Signal is accidentally or incidentally created by one of the founders of Facebook, Acton created Signal Messenger. They specifically focus on privacy and they're run by a non-profit, so they'll never go profit. That's my opinion, that's my thoughts, that's my understanding, that's what I've learned over the past couple of months. That's what I've always known. People are coming up on Telegram and think like it's this new thing. Telegram is old, people. I've been on Telegram for the, I don't know, 3rd year running or 4th year running by now, so it's not old. Do I value privacy? Yep, I do. But at the moment, my privacy is not a secret. I want to tell you guys something. Every time you accept a cookie, you know what a cookie is? A cookie is that thing on your browser that keeps on saying, do you want to accept? For example, go to a website called topgear.com. Top Gear will come with this privacy matters at the bottom. And on the right, they'll have I accept or manage settings. In other words, it's by force that you are here. So that's all I wanted to say today. Let me not make this any longer. I'm gonna cut this up and chop it up into many other videos. But basically, this is all you have to know about this current issue that's going. Can you opt out? No, you can't opt out. But if you wanna opt out, delete everything. Delete Instagram, delete Facebook, delete WhatsApp. You'll be almost safe. And then delete Google because some metadata is flowing between the two. And then delete Twitter because they also track you everywhere you go so that they're able to advertise you better, ads. And then maybe you are safe at that point. So stop it. That's what I'm saying. Stop trying to stop this train. It's not stopping by you. You can delete WhatsApp actually to send Facebook a message. You can do that. That makes sense. If you wanted to protest, that's the better way. Delete WhatsApp. But if you want to have your privacy, that's not gonna help. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.